Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Phantom Digital FX Limited H2 FY24 earnings conference call hosted by Kirin Advisors Private Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni Chande from Kirin Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. On the behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Phantom Digital FX Limited. From management team, we have Mr. Bijoy Arputaraj, founder and CEO, Mr. Binu Joshua, whole-time director, COO and CFO. Also, we are joined with finance team of the company. Now, I hand over the call to Mr. Bijoy. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chandni. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bijoy Arputaraj, founder and managing director of Phantom. Here with we have Mr. Binu, the director of the company and CFO as well. And together we have our finance team joined with me today. So let me start the call with my welcome note, the opening remarks. So ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I extend a warm welcome to each of you to the H2 and FY24 earnings conference call for Phantom Digital FX Limited. It's a pleasure to have each of you here today as we reflect on the significant accomplishments and advancements we've made during this period. Before we delve into specifics of our performance, I'd like to provide a brief overview of Phantom Digital FX Limited. Phantom Digital FX Limited, founded in 2011, specializes in VFX services for commercials, films and web series. With a decade of experience, we offer secure solutions with our TPN certificate and operate from Chennai, Mumbai and Hyderabad and also in the US. Our global marketing teams in the US, Canada and the UK support over 650 professionals. We have completed over 500 plus projects for industry giants like Amazon, Disney and Netflix, seamlessly blending CGI and live action in projects such as Leo, Solar and The Flash and others. Now let's delve into the highlights of H2 FY24. We are elated by the exceptional performance witnessed in H2 FY24, a testament to the dedication and talent of our team, alongside the trust and confidence bestowed upon us by our esteemed clients. Our growth trajectory owes itself to several key factors. I'm beyond excited to announce the acquisition of Tippett Studio. This strategic move represents not only a significant milestone for our company, but also a transformative leap forward for the entire VFX industry. Tippett Studio stands as a beacon of innovation and creativity, having left an indelible mark on cinematic history with its groundbreaking contributions to iconic films such as Jurassic Park and Star Wars. By seizing this opportunity, PhantomFX is not only acquiring a prestigious brand, but also gaining access to a treasure trove of expertise, talent, and a legacy of excellence. We successfully acquired an asset in the US during a challenging period, positioning us for significant revenue growth in the years ahead. We acquired the asset at a price below its intrinsic value, signaling a strategic advantage for PhantomFX. It's worth highlighting that the potential for revenue expansion is particularly promising. This acquisition is poised to substantially increase our revenues, multiplying them several times over. With Tippett Studios and Phantom together, we will push the boundaries of what is achievable, redefine industry standards, and create enduring works of art that will stand the test of time. In terms of our projections, we anticipate a substantial revenue growth of 20 to 25% in the fiscal year 24 to 25. As a direct result of this acquisition, this growth trajectory will enable us to expand our workforce by 250 to 300 employees across key regions such as India, the US, and Canada, further solidifying our position in global visual effects industry. The potential for greatness is limitless, and I couldn't be more excited about the extraordinary possibilities that lie ahead. Moreover, the addition of Phil Tippett himself, an industry legend and visionary to our team, is an invaluable asset. His presence directly translates into tangible benefits for PhantomFX, including enhanced visibility, access to high-profile projects, and strengthen relationships with key players in the industry. His unparalleled expertise and creative vision will undoubtedly propel us to new heights, inspiring us to push boundaries and redefine the standards of visual effects craftsmanship. Looking ahead, we are confident that this acquisition will open up a world of exciting opportunities for Phantom. With a robust order book and team of dedicated professionals, we are poised to revolutionize the VFX industry and create timeless works of art that captivate audience around the globe. We are also thrilled to welcome James Abadi, our executive producer from UK business, who has distinguished experience of more than 25 years in the content production and the film industry. Additionally, I am immensely proud of our team's achievement at the VFX Awards for the film Island, where we won Best Motion Capture, Best Compositing, Best VFX Feature, Best Innovative Use of Software in VFX, Best VFX Supervisor. These accolades highlight our relentless pursuit of excellence and solidify our position as a leader in the VFX industry. We have also done considerable advancement in our R&D and technology department with our own tool sets and implementing AI extensively into the pipeline. Turning to our financial performance, in the fourth quarter of FY24, our performance stands as a testament to the unwavering dedication of our team and the enduring trust placed in us by our clients. Despite prevailing industry challenges such as the temporary disruptions caused by actors and writers' strike, we adeptly navigated through them. Our strategic diversification within the Indian market has emerged as a cornerstone in achieving exceptional outcomes. Our total income surged by an impressive 52.46% year-on-year, reaching 49.20 crores, up from 32.27 crores in H2 FY23. EBITDA soared by 87.29 YoY to 23.16 crore, translating to an EBITDA margin of 47.08%, an increase of 876 BPS from H2 FY23. Net profit also saw substantial growth, climbing by 68.08% YoY to 13.72 crore, with a net profit margin of 27.88%, marking an uptick of 259 BPS compared to the previous year. For the FY24, the company maintained its momentum with total income growing by 53.96% YoY to 90.43. EBITDA for FY24 stood at 39.03 crores, representing a healthy growth of 66.22% compared to the previous fiscal year. The net profit was 24.11 crore, up by 48.89% year-on-year. EPS for FY24 surged to 26.90, marking a substantial growth of 68.44% compared to FY23. These financial heights underscore the company's resilience and effective operational strategies in navigating through a dynamic business environment, positioning it for sustained growth. Looking ahead, we are planning to expand into animation and gaming segments to broaden our service offerings and tap into new markets. The positive impact of AI on the growth of these industries is undeniable, and through our strategic global alliances, including our partners and associates, we anticipate reaching a business volume of 5 to 6 times of $1 million in the first half of the year, with projections for even stronger performance in the second half. By fostering seamless collaboration between our team and AI through dedicated R&D efforts, we aim to enhance our capabilities and efficiency, ensuring we remain at the forefront of technological advancement. We are committed to forming strategic partnerships and collaborations with industry leaders and innovative startups. This will allow us to access new technologies, markets, and talent pools, driving our growth and innovation. Additionally, we are expanding our presence in key markets with global marketing offices in the US, Canada, Dubai, and UK to cater to a broader client base. Continuous investment in talent acquisition and development is a priority for us. We strive to maintain a skilled, workforce capable of meeting evolving client demands and driving innovation. Furthermore, we are exploring opportunities to diversify our revenue streams through licensing intellectual property rights, original content creation, and other innovative business models. Now, I would like to open the floor for the question and answer session. We are more than happy to address any questions you may have.
Thank you very much. We'll now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to restrict to 2 questions per participant, and note this call is only for 60 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask the question. The first question is from the line of Karvit Goel from Invest Analytics. Please go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible?
Sir, can you speak through the handset?
Hello. Is it fine now?
Much better. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. Congrats for a good set of numbers. I have 2 questions. One is on growth outlook you already shared, but I want to ask further, are you people witnessing any kind of headwinds in terms of strike which is continuing till now, or execution delays for the project that you are currently having? So, is there anything like that is happening in the industry level?
Yes, the question about strikes and yeah. So, the strike definitely had some impact in the industry, but as you know, Phantom is not just depending on the North American film market, but also we are a global, we have a global client base. So, mostly, the European and other regions have covered, and we have a very strong hold in the domestic market. So, though we felt the impact of the North American region business dip, but with other business we were able to successfully manage, and we were able to keep up the pace.
So, is it going to have any kind of impact, like you provided a guidance of 20 to 25%, and we recently acquired an entity. So, considering that organic and inorganic, so don't you think the guidance is very much conservative at your end for FY25?
Yeah, the first half, we are expecting around 5 to 6 million to be, because we have already started seeing the market coming back. So we already have 5 to 6 million worth of orders for the first half. So, this second half, we have more than, we are expecting more than that on a conservative basis. And going forward, the strike, since the strike has been, not existing anymore, they have, the whole industry is starting to come back. So we are expecting a considerable amount of projects to start, and already, we have started getting projects from abroad.
So, the guidance that you are giving, the 20 to 25%, there is not any upward potential to it in FY25. That's what you are saying.
25 to 25% it's on a conservative basis, actually.
Okay. And what kind of margin guidance you are giving?
Can I ask my finance team to answer these questions, please?
So the margin will try to maintain what was declared in March 24. But if everything comes through, we'll try for achieving a much higher than that. But however, we can try to retain on the existing margin.
And just last question on FY25 only, is it likely on any near-term impact of the industry headwinds that you mentioned in first half, or is it like to be like recovery will start from here on and it will continue throughout the year? So how it is going to shape up for this year?
Can you please put your question again?
Yeah, I was asking is the industry headwinds still prevailing and they are going to impact our near-term quarters, or is it like the recovery will start from this quarter onwards only and the things will shape up for the rest of the year?
No, it has already started. So what we are realizing is from January onwards, we started seeing good flow of projects. We already have signed up to 5 to 6 million projects globally, and through our new business acquisition, and it's gaining momentum for us. So we are getting a lot of good projects in the pipeline going forward.
Understood, sir. That's it from my side, sir. All the best for the future.
Yeah.
Thank you. Participants kindly restrict to 2 questions per participant. Next question is from the line of Shikhar Mundra from Vivo Commercial. Please go ahead.
I want to understand about your balance sheet. Your receivables have jumped to 50 crores. I mean, that's more than 200 days of receivables. So, I mean, what's your comment on this? Finance team?
So the receivables are not like as it was. So as MDs have said that the strike has been slowly get written off. So the maximum business has comes for the fourth quarter from February and March. So that sits as an receivables because the cycling, if you see the collection was like 60 days, 90 days, something like that. So visa-wise, the outstanding, we have received almost 20-25% of the existing receivables for March 24. So this is not something like an old outstanding which is to be recovered or number of days or more than that. This is purely on well within the control. I could say that 90 to 120 days is the outstanding.
So, can you give me a split between the months, January, Feb, and March, how much billing we did?
January we did 11 crore. February we did almost 15 crore, and rest will be in the March.
Okay. And out of the 50 crore, more than 180 days?
Sorry?
How much is more than 180 days out of the 50 crore receivables?
180 days, I would say that 8 to 9 crore, not beyond that.
Okay. And the second question is regarding the other current assets. So again, that has jumped from 18 to 37 crores. So what is this other current assets?
Other current assets?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, am I audible? Yeah.
Yeah. See, other current assets, it's purely on the advances which has been paid. Okay. So there are certain capital expenditure which have not yet concluded. So that has been taken into that. We have spent almost out of 16 crore capital expenditure, we did 13 crore. So that's where the jump when compared with the last year.
Okay. And right. And what about the Ireland movie? So that the money for the Ireland movie that has come in, or that is still stuck?
I would request Mr. Binu can able to answer this.
Yes. Hi, this is Binu. Yeah, for Island movie, it's almost we have recovered the most of the money, and few areas we hold the rights for the movie, especially in China and few satellites. Most probably, I would say we are expecting the inflow most probably in 30-40 days maximum. It will recover, and we are gaining a good profit in that business actually.
Right. Thank you. And what was the split between our exports versus domestic this half of the year?
The current year scheme?
Yeah, the current year and the second half, most specifically.
The second half, I would say that 40% comes from the international and 60% from the domestic. And this financial, I would request Mr. Binu because he is taking care of the marketing across the globe, even the domestic.
Right. Got it. All right. Thank you. I'll join the queue back for further questions.
Okay.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Ayush Agarwal from MAPL Value Investing Fund. Please go ahead.
Sir, thanks for the opportunity. Sir, continuing on the earlier participant question. So we have two kinds of other current assets. One in non-current assets, other is current assets. So 37 crores in current assets and 18 crores in non-current assets. So a 55 crore number, sir, is there. So I am guessing that about 12-13 odd crore would be for capex. Sir, what is the other 40 crore of other current and other non-current assets, sir? Because there was distribution rights also which was stuck there, and I don't think it has been received.
I'll explain to you, sir. See, this other non-current assets, 18 crore 59 lakhs, which sits in the form of a fixed deposit, which is to be matured more than 12 months, which is defined as per the accounting standard. And if you could see that the cash and bank balance also there for 18 crores. So almost we are having a fixed deposit of 37 crores. So this has been bifurcated like that. And coming to the other current assets, apart from the capital work in progress, With regards to the Island movie, we were supposed to collect 9 crore. That's what Mr. Binu said, that there are two of the places we need to realize it because we are yet to release the rights. Okay, that is in China as well as the satellite. Once that's been coming, then we can able to conclude it. Hopefully, we are looking for clearance of the same at the earliest, sir. Apart from that, there are 8-9 crores which is there as a prepaid expenditure, wherein there are certain subscription we have paid in advance with regards to the software, and there are certain expenses which is paid towards the insurance. So both put together, roughly, I would say that 7 crore which is lying as a prepaid expenses. Hope I'm clarified.
The line for the participant dropped. We move on to the next participant. Next question is from the line of Divya Agarwal from FICOM Family Office. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for the opportunity and congratulations on the great set of numbers. So I just had one question regarding the intangible assets. So intangible assets has been gone up from 73 lakhs to 8.4 crores. So can you give some color on that, sir?
Sir, you know this is in a VFX industry, need to depend more on the software driven. So last year we have added many more software in terms of giving in a better quality and also to meet out the timeline and best effect on the costing. Binu sir, would you like to add something here?
Okay, sir. Got it. Thanks. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Amit Doshi from Care PMS. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, you mentioned that, this 50 crore of receivable is generated towards the Feb, March of, and then generally average still would be in the range of 60 to 90 days. So now with this May 31st, say for example, something which we would have booked in February. So at this point in time, as we speak, that money has been recovered already?
Yeah, we have
part of the 50 crore we would have already kind of recovered.
We have recovered approximately 25% out of that.
Okay.
Till yesterday.
Sure. In terms of this inventory, 35 crore, sorry, I could not hear the comments properly. Can you just slightly clarify? So because I understand that whenever we create more and more assets, I think we classify it as an inventory as well. I mean, which is not kind of a live project. So would that include that portion as well? Can you just more clarify on that 35 crore inventory?
No, 35 crore inventory, which purely talks on the work in progress, which I would say that the cost has been incurred as against that billing has not been done due to the milestone achievement. Okay, so till March, there are a couple of projects we have done in the work, but we were unable to we were unable to raise the invoice due to the non-achievement of the milestone. So that sits as in a work in progress. So name per se, it's stated as an inventory WIP, but it's purely on the work in progress towards the project, which can be translated to the income and expenditure in the upcoming quarter.
Okay, got it.
Achievement of milestone.
Got it. So, in terms of you, in the opening remarks, you mentioned that, you acquired one studio and the valuation of which was below intrinsic value, and you mentioned some 200, 300 employees are there. Can you share some more details? What is the amount that we paid? What sort of revenue did that company or did that studio have? At least these two details, and anything more that you would like to add.
Yeah. So the acquisition is in, still in process. This is yet to be completed. So probably in another 30 to 45 days, we are expecting all the legalities to be done and the completion to take place. Regarding the intrinsic value that I mentioned, it's just because the market is not doing that great in the last year. We were able to acquire them in a very competitive price. And this association of Tippett and Phantom, it brings value for both the companies, not just for Phantom, but also for Tippett. Tippett is taking advantage of Phantom's manpower and our expertise and our technical abilities and the tools and the technical research team's abilities. And also at the same time, we are taking Tippett's advantage of having that great legacy of 40 years, because they're the one who were part of even the film Jurassic Park. You would have seen all these dinosaurs, walking around. So all those, animations were done by Phil Tippett himself. So he has such a legacy carrying, with him. So we are taking advantage of that in the market, and that actually have opened up a lot of doors for us. So this is a very strategic move that Phantom has done, and we have already started seeing the result of the strategic alignment.
Oh, okay. So amount paid and what is the revenue size of that studio, if you can just give that to.
So, through our international collaboration, not just with Tippett, but, mostly with everything, we already have signed 5 to 6 million in the first half. And in the second half, we are expecting more than that on a conservative basis.
So this is the revenue that you spoke about.
Yeah.
This is all likely to generate owing to this collaboration, right?
Yeah. Not just because of this collaboration, but Phantom as an individual and also through the collaboration. And I don't have that separate numbers right now with me. Maybe I can connect with you later and give you that numbers. But this is all together, put together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. An amount that you are likely to incur for that collaboration? I mean, in terms of that amount that we are likely to pay for the.
That is, we have purchased, 80% of stake for an amount of $3 million.
$3 million.
With other value. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next follow-up question is from the line of Ayush Agarwal from Apple Value Investing. Please go ahead.
Oh, sorry, sir. I think I got dropped. Sir, my next question is, on this thing, Tippett. So, how many employees there have they retained, because Tippett recently declared bankruptcy? And if we have, kept any employees there, what will be our employee cost there going ahead?
So we are retaining around 80 to 100 employees. Mostly they work in a contract basis. So when you mentioned about the bankruptcy, it's actually not a bankruptcy which dissolves the company, but we are restructuring the company because the last year has been a bit troublesome for them. Phantom is taking advantage of the situation and helping them with the restructuring by filing Chapter 11 there. So this is not a dissolvency bankruptcy, but we have given this notice to the court, saying that Phantom is stepping in and taking over Tippett, so that this allows Phantom to restructure Tippett's working model, and so that is the motive behind the bankruptcy filing.
And sir, what will be the fixed employee cost going ahead for Tippett specifically?
Yeah, we are working on that. Maybe we can connect at some other time, and I'll let you know about it.
Okay. So
because it depends on the project to project basis. So some people might be needed for some project, and some might not be needed. So we are working on that.
So they are not on a permanent payroll then?
Permanent payroll, we have at least 40% of people in permanent payroll, but the rest all is in contract mode. That's how the international market works. They don't have many permanent payroll people.
Okay. So next question is in India specifically. We have around 650 employees, and we regularly check our employee data. There is no growth seen in the last 9-10 months. And we had this vision to, take our workforce to 1,000 people. By when do you think that can happen?
Yeah, we are expecting that kind of growth in this coming year because, we have already started signing good projects and a good number of projects coming in. The reason the number of employees didn't grow is because, the market is not that great the last year. But still Phantom, keeping our investors benefit on mind, we made a good profit, but we didn't expand much because, there is no much scope out there. So we wanted to keep our, the manpower under control and keep the same profit margin or more than that. So that is what our agenda was.
Understood. And sir, sorry, I got dropped that time. You were saying, Venu sir was saying about the 37 crore other current asset. I think he mentioned 13 crore is for CapEx, some is from Ireland. If Venu sir can mention what the rest is about, it will be very helpful.
Sir, we were told the same question was asked the other gentleman. We were told that out of that 37 crore, 13 crore towards the capex advance we have paid, and 10 crore towards the Ireland yet to realize because some of the countries we are yet to release our rights. So, which was told by the management that within shortest period we can able to recover this money because we are in the final verge of releasing our rights. And there are certain expenditure like software subscription and even the insurance for the project. All those things we kept it some portion as a prepaid advance because which has been eventually falling into the current financial year. That is FY24-25 to the tune of 8 crores. Rest will be an like TDS, advance tax paid, stuff like that. It's in the books of accounts.
Understood. That's very helpful, sir. Thank you and good luck for next year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Akhil from Pikare Family Office. Please go ahead.
Hi. I just have one question. So you said that your domestic revenue is 60% and your export revenue is 40%. Do you see growth in both the segments going ahead, or do you see this split changing in the next few years?
Hi, this is Vinu. I can answer this. So this current year we are planning exactly reverse, 60% from overseas and 40% in domestic. But the remains will retain the same what we have planned for the previous year of domestic. But we are planning to increase the international model of revenue will get increased into 60%, maybe more than that. This will relay in the upcoming years as well.
The reason is, we are expecting more profit margins in the international business, so that is the reason. I know domestic is always going to stay with Phantom because we have a great stand with domestic clients and we have a very strong foothold on the domestic market. So we will definitely be keeping on doing this whatever we are doing, but we are increasing our international business. So that is the difference.
Okay, understood. So you expect that large levels of growth in the future will come from export.
Yes, we are not decreasing our domestic market, but we are increasing our reach to the international market through our recent acquisition and other marketing strategies. So that has started paying back. So we are increasing our international business.
Okay, understood. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Participants, please note the call is only for 60 minutes. Kindly restrict your questions to 2 per participant. Next question is from the line of Karan, individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. I have 2 questions. So first thing is, last year, we have raised some amount from QIP, from some institutional investors. So I'd like to understand from you, like going forward in FY25 and FY26, so are there any additional plans of, raising more debts or diluting our promoter holding, or it will be like this only going forward?
Finance team, do you have an answer for this?
Sir, as such, we don't have any idea to dilute further, either from the company side or from the promoter side. Because the money, whatever we have secured as of now, is been kind of enough to meet out the expansion program. But nevertheless, it depends upon the opportunity. The decision might vary in 25-26 financial year. But as of 24-25, we don't have any idea to increase further on the capital side.
What about debt? Are we planning to raise more debt?
No, it depends upon, again, the requirements, sir. But currently, the management had an internal discussion raised further on the capital front because we have an internal accruals can be met out from that. However, it depends upon the market opportunity. The decision might vary in 25-26 financial year, if at all, if the funds is required. As of now, there won't be any idea, sir.
Okay, I have second question is, so are we planning to move to the main board of NSE or BSE? in the upcoming
Certainly,
year?
sir. Certainly, once we meet out the timeline as per the exchange norms, certainly we can get into the main board, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Akshada from Vivo Commercial Limited. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. So I have a couple of questions. Number one, how many projects are ongoing which are considered in the inventory worth almost 35 crores? And the second is on the Canadian acquisition. What was the cost of acquisition? How many employees did you acquire, and is it fully acquired?
So the number of projects is approximately more than 22 projects as of now, currently. And the next question is about the number of employees in Tibet or with Phantom?
No, this is specific to the Canadian acquisition.
Yeah. So at the time of acquisition, there were around 90 to 100 people. And most of them are in the contract basis, and around 45 people are in the regular payroll. So that's the current scenario. But depending on the project's nature, we will have to hire a few senior people, and rest of the job execution will be happening here in India, so that we can keep the margins, higher.
Okay. So what was the cost of this acquisition?
We, for 80%, we paid around 3 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this 3 million Canadian dollars?
3 million USD.
USD. Okay. And is it fully acquired?
Pardon?
Is it fully acquired by us?
No, we have acquired 80%. So the
80%.
value,
Okay.
they were valued around 3.7 million, 7.5 million, and we paid around 3 million for 80%. Yeah.
Okay, so balance is still with the old owners?
Yeah, because that's how you keep them motivated, right? Because we want them to run the business. We don't want them to abandon the business. So that's the strategic move we have done. Yeah.
Okay, and your total cost of employees in the Canadian acquisition currently would be how much?
I can get you this information at a later point of time, or do we have it now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Tejas from Capgemini. Please go ahead.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. My question is regarding the previously discussed in the earlier con calls.
Can you please talk a bit louder? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Is it fine? Yeah. So in the previous con calls as discussed, we were anticipating revenue of 50% for the financial year 25. So are we in line regarding that?
You're talking about the previous financial year and comparatively this current upcoming financial year, or?
Yeah, upcoming financial year.
Yeah. 50% of growth is what we are expecting on a conservative basis. So there are possibilities of even surpassing that.
Okay. And margins will be around 43 to 48% as discussed in the previous con calls also for the upcoming financial year.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you so much.
No, that margin is regarding the EBITDA, not the PAT margin.
Thank you very much. Next question is from the line of Agam Shah, individual investor. Please go ahead.
So I had a question connected to previous participant. So on the opening remarks, you said a growth of 20-25%. Last quarter, as a previous participant also asked. So is the guidance for this year FY25 50 to 55% or 20 to 25%?
Finance team, can you please answer that question?
We are expecting, as in the opening remarks, sir was mentioned that conservatively it could be 25 to 30%, but this can be bypassed, depends upon the market condition and the conclusion of the tippet deal. So this is what the MD was told. So we likely to be or we can likely to be expect that 50% growth when compared with the FY23-24.
Okay. And this tippet is the Canada acquisition which we are talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And just one more clarification. So on the receivable side, you said that there was a big jump up, which of that 25% is come in, right? Of the 50 crores.
Yeah, already come in.
Has already come in. So it was just a temporary jump that was seen.
I'm sorry?
It's a temporary jump that was seen in the balance sheet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And can you talk more on the industry scenario currently? So after the strike and how things are, and how do you see things moving ahead in a more longer term scale, let's say in 3 years? Where do you see a company and the industry going towards? If you can briefly talk on that.
Yeah. So the strike, unfortunately, is an unforeseen event happened. But after the strike, immediately after the strike got over, people are back in business, and there are so many discussions happening. We have a lot of projects in pipeline. We have already, as I said, signed 5 to 6 million worth of projects on the global market. And, the scope for new projects is so high, and we are expecting a very huge surge in project flow from July onwards. So we are expecting a lot of, bigger projects to come in a couple of months' time. And so, as I said, the growth will be definitely higher going forward. And the next 2-3 years, we are right now structuring and streamlining our pipeline between both our companies. And we are also looking at, expanding our reach throughout the world, not just the North American region, but also we are looking at the European market and other regions as well. So there is a very great scope, and as you know, the content is in demand always. Just because of this strike, this market has a slight slowdown, but right now everything is back on foot, and projects started coming in. So we are expecting a great growth going forward.
And this receivable thing is going to remain a concern for us as an industry, a challenge, or not really?
No, it won't be a problem because we will be recouping it. See, the only reason we were allowing a bit more of credit period is we had to, as a company, we had to survive. I don't want to keep my employees idle. So we had to be a bit lenient, to be competitive between our competitors as well. So, the other companies, when other companies are very desperate of picking up project, and they were ready to give a couple more months as a credit timeline. So we had to, go with that to be competitive. But what hold we have is like we don't deliver the final output. We might be working, there are the most of the numbers that you see are from the work in progress of the project. So what happens is towards the delivery, we will be recouping, and in certain milestones, we will be recouping. So the credit timeline has slightly increased, but it's all under control.
So what is the typical now credit line which has increased? So
it depends. Not every project, but a few projects, we have allowed people to take more than 30 to 45, from our usual credit timeline.
So what do we
90 days.
Going ahead, receivable cycle to be 90 days?
No, it is not going to be like that. I was talking about the past. Now we are back on track, and we are putting the same credit timelines in our current contract. So we are not expecting that kind of delays in the projects going forward.
Okay, sure. I wish you the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Requesting all the participants kindly restrict to 2 questions per participant. Next question is from the line of Bharat Gupta from Fair Value Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. Sir, a couple of questions. So first is in regard to the gaming industry. So what's the update like? What kind of a strategy we have in mind regarding the expansion towards the gaming industry?
Yeah. The current year, we are looking at a couple of companies where we will partially acquire the stakes from them. And we are already working with a lot of gaming companies, developing assets and creatives. The only thing missing is the technical side of it, the coding and other part. So, we are attaching these other companies probably this year. So that would really help Phantom to grow in that arena as well. And we are looking at the gaming arena in a very serious note.
Right, sir. Any particular number like which you have in mind in terms of the capital deployment?
Right now, I don't have it, but once we are close to finalizing the deal, we will know that. We will definitely keep you updated on that.
Sure, sir. My second question pertains to the AI usage. So particularly, we have been hearing from the market that there has been some sort of a job displacements out there in the Hollywood as well as in the overseas market. So what's your take on it? Because down the line, if AI is going to do the work for the VFX, so is that kind of a disruption? What kind of a strategy we have in place regarding the usage or the enhanced usage of AI, which currently is happening in the market?
Yeah. So I will explain you details on that. So down the line, when you say down the line, AI is going to do all the VFX work, that itself is a myth. So that is definitely not possible. And I'm not just defending because I am from the VFX industry, but that is definitely a myth because AI is not in this VFX industry alone, but it is also in all the industries. Even if you are a finance analyst, AI can do a better job than what you guys can do. So, you can, only know what you can do and what your AI cannot do, right? So it is the same with VFX industry, what we can do and what AI can do is different. And what we can do when we go along with the AI is completely different. So, we are increasing productivity. This is like how computer was introduced back in 40, 50 years before. Everybody were afraid, looking at the growth of computers and what if it is going to take all our jobs. But it was the other way around. It increased the job opportunities. It actually increased the productivity. It increased our scientific abilities. So that is how, AI is going to support every industry, and it is also going to do the same for VFX as well. And if you see all these AI-generated images and videos, it is not accurately, giving any results that a filmmaker wants. But it is doing an amazing job in terms of supporting their vision. But still, VFX is going to play the major role. And we are already taking advantage of all these AI tools. And we are also developing our own, we have our own research and development team here. We have our strong technology team. We have developed a lot of software and tools, and we are, doing research on AI for the last 3-4 years. And we have started implementing a lot of AI tools in our pipeline already, and we are literally seeing the productivity we are able to harness, through AI actually. So, for example, if we, certain jobs that we do, we were spending a lot of time, at least 20 days of time before AI's intervention. And now we are, simply doing it in 3 to 4 days. So that kind of productivity is getting increased. And we are, of course, when we get a particular job done in 5 days instead of 20 days, we are giving that benefit to our client as well and being very competitive. So going forward, the companies who adapt AI into their pipeline is definitely going to have an edge over others. It is out of question, people who are following more of traditional methodologies is definitely going to lag behind. But that is not the case everywhere. Everyone are adapting AI technology, and it is only increasing the productivity. When productivity increases, there is going to be more number of content generated. And there is a huge demand for content, all the time. And nowadays, the rise of OTT, when you compare the number of OTTs last year and this year, it has a very significant amount of, increase in numbers with the OTT platforms. That itself is a proof that there is a huge demand of content and there is a huge consumer base all around the world. So when there is a huge number of content in demand, where the bottleneck happens is there is limited VFX houses or when there is limited resources in terms of post-production or any other production or anything. So AI is going to increase the productivity. So we will be able to accommodate more projects when it comes to AI ability. So that is what I'm I'm looking at, and that is what the industry altogether, everybody feels the same. So AI is not here to take anybody's job or take away anybody's business, but it is going to only increase the business opportunities here.
Right.
And we are evidently seeing that already because, for example, when we develop concept sketches, we used to take 15 to 20 days before. Now we are doing it in 2-3 days. And it is not just, the AI is not creating everything, but we are working along with the AI and, putting our creative abilities into it. We are enhancing whatever the AI is, giving us an output. And, we are putting our artistic expertise into it. So it doesn't mean that anybody can do it, but it has to be done by an VFX artist. But these are tools that has given more capability for any artist to get the job done in a quicker span of time.
Right. Thanks for your detailed brief on the same.
Bharat, sorry, can you speak a little louder, please?
Yeah, I was just saying thanks for the good amount of brief on the same. So in terms of I got your point with respect to enhancing on the productivity side, because a basic kind of a work will be done by AI platform, right? But the kind of value addition, it requires a manual intervention.
Yes,
in that way, in terms of the margins, currently we are building an end-to-end solution for the customer, it's a customized solution for him. But after using all the AI softwares, don't you think that the quantum, I do get the point that content will increase, but in terms of the quantum of deliverables, so don't you see there will be a compromise on that front and it can squeeze on the margins going forward?
No, definitely it will not squeeze down the margins because we are increasing the quantum of content delivery also. And, for example, if I am able to accommodate one project in 3 months' time, maybe going forward, I will be able to include 2 projects at the timeline, at the same time. And, we have evidently seen this before because we've been developing a lot of software and tools in the past 3-4 years. It has allowed us to, before that, our project scale of Ireland, for example, I will quote Ireland here. We had around 4,000 plus shots. We completed that project in a span of 8 to 9 months' time. So that actually before 3 years we wouldn't have done that. The ability that Phantom had is not that great. Because of all the softwares and tools that we have developed over the period and also adapted to the new technology that AI bringing in and other software tools and bringing in, we were able to handle a project in the scale of Ireland, and also, we handled other projects as well. For example, right now we have a capability of handling 4 projects like Ireland in a single year. So that is the scale that has, it has allowed us. So when the technology grows, that is the ability that actually it gives to anybody. So that is what Phantom is enjoying right now.
Right. Thanks, sir. Thanks for your brief amount of answer on the same. Last question, if I can squeeze in. Sir, in terms of your vision for the company for the next 3 to 5 years, how do you look at the overall industry? We are doing the right things where we are expanding out in the overseas market, but how do you see the company going forward over the next 3 to 5 years?
See, we have a very detailed plan and execution strategy for the next 3 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years time. And that includes a lot of acquisition and attaching a lot of other verticals from the film industry. So we are not just going to depend only on VFX, but also on the other verticals as well. So that is going to increase the profit margins, increase the turnovers. So that is what we are looking forward in the upcoming years. I cannot reveal a lot more details on a public call, but we can have a discussion if you want in a more close session. But this is definitely going to help us going forward. The acquisitions are helping us a lot. The doors that we've been knocking for many years now is easily openable now. We have opened a lot of big doors already, and we have also figured out new regions that is, giving a lot of benefit to Phantom. So the next 5 years is going to be a great years for us.
So, thanks, sir. Wish you all the best, and we'll definitely look forward to connect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take that as the last question. I'll now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni Chande for closing comments.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Phantom Digital FX Limited. If you have any queries, you can write to us at research@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you for joining the conference.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of Kirin Advisors Private Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines. Thank you.